welcome back to another episode of
The Fuzzy Pod. I feel like disclaimer. You need
for the jump scare.
For the jump scare.
Disclaimer. I am currently dressed like Hannah Montana. That's why I'm wearing this wig. That's why I'm blonde. And it was a business expense, and I've only worn it once before, so I might as well get some use out of it.
You get your money's worth.
I might as well get my money's worth off this wig. I only wore it for a Halloween special. Welcome back.
Which we are going to have to prepare for Halloween already.
Oh my gosh, fall is here.
I need you to have a conversation with your neighbors because the other day when I was coming to hang out with you, your neighbor was in their yard putting up Halloween decorations.
Oh, my conversation is thank you for your service. I, too, am in the same boat. I haven't put exterior Halloween decorations out, but my interior are going up.
I am unwell by that, actually. I'm offended.
Offended?
I'm not offended. That's a strong word. I think I'm just... It's too hot.
It's too hot to even pretend.
That's where I land.
Yeah.
It's too hot outside.
At least indoors with AC, you can pretend a little bit.
Sure.
You can put on a little cozy sweater. You could put it to a nice crisp 69 degrees, but you probably don't want to do that. You don't want your AC working that hard.
I don't know. I put my AC at like 68 degrees. So.
It's over there chugging.
That's why I've had to get my AC repaired twice this summer.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm your co-host Megan, by the way.
And I am Maddie.
And here on the Fuzzy Pod, we love to talk about all the things that give us those warm, fuzzy feelings, which includes a lot of nostalgia from the late 90s and the early 2000s. Well, we went over to our Patreon and we did a little poll of which movie from our childhood should we rewatch. The poll included movies like The Cheetah Girls, and I can't remember the other one. I think it was American
There was
National
3.
Movie. And
it was Cheetah Girls, The Challenge, and Hannah Montana.
And Hannah Montana.
The movie.
And spoiler, if you haven't put it together yet by the title.
Cheetah Girls won.
Yes, I am the blonde Cheetah Girl today. Hannah Montana, the movie, which we both realized we haven't seen
I think I only rewatched it like once.
Same.
Like, genuinely, I was like, wait, I've never seen this movie.
The last time I saw that movie, I was experiencing a lot of neck pain because I was in the front row. This was being able to reserve seats at the movie theater.
Do you miss those days?
Just like the Wild West, running out there trying to grab a seat, having to get there 30 minutes early, plus another 20 minutes of previews.
But that's how like people feel about like Southwest.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
They don't charge extra. Once the movie theater starts charging extra for premium seats,
they tried to do that. Remember that?
Who do you think you are? You want people to come out to the movies?
You don't. I feel like that was like a thing at the Grove. Remember that movie theater?
Oh, the Grove
in
would.
The Grove.
The Grove would.
I'm pretty sure they like charged for like whatever seat you got.
That's about the most LA thing.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Not that I want them to do it, but like from a business standpoint.
Yeah. And then the cheapest ones are the ones that we were in for the Hannah Montana movie. Just our necks completely just stretched forward.
Those should be free.
I've never been the same since.
I don't know. My whole body hurts. I feel geriatric.
I've been feeling more, what's the word? My bones have been cracking more, a little more stiff. And when I saw the year that the Hannah Montana movie was released, it made me feel even more stiff than normal. I felt a little more crispy crusty.
That's not my reason, but I'm sorry for you.
But
it's because I'm a very active person and I work out. So.
So it's almost like that's why you're sore.
Yeah, I'm sore. I'm not old.
Oh, mine's like I've been down and my knees go click, 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 click.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, you're not there yet. It's okay.
I shouldn't have used the word geriatric. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
That's offensive to your kind.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm chopped and I'm unk. I'm a chopped unk. Do you know this verbiage?
Is this an internet thing?
This is like Gen Alpha. They're terrifying.
Nah,
I'll give you a quick rundown.
No,
okay?
I don't need it.
Okay. Unk over 29, chopped, ugly. You're like, I don't need it. I'm giving it to you.
I actually don't need it.
Huz is what they call women. It's horrible.
Why? What does that mean?
Like hoes. Huz.
Huz? Oh, I'm fine being called a hoe.
No, but they're calling like their peers that. Chopped huz.
Ugly hoes?
Yeah.
We talked like that to people.
You're so right.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, that's fine.
When we're 13 years old, you're probably like, so right.
You ugly hoe.
Yeah.
Fugly hoe.
No, you're so right.
Fugly skank.
Well,
Is
I
skank
just
an
thought,
okay
I
thing
just
to
thought we were
say?
growing from there is the issue, and I guess we're not. Okay, sorry. Continue. What?
Is the word skank PC?
I don't know. I don't know. We should bring it back.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, why aren't we using the word skank anymore? Because I started Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing with my life.
Yeah.
And in like the first few seasons, like, 2013, and they're like, she's an ugly skank. And I'm like, wait, why aren't we using that word more? Is it like not okay?
Well, let me look it up while we pull up our notes for the
While
Hannah
I
Montana
keep
movie
saying
too.
it repeatedly.
And also that. Let's see. The word skank is generally considered disrespectful and offensive. Well,
But it's
duh.
not okay, but it's not like not PC.
It does have other meanings, like a type of dance in ska. What? Oh my gosh, it's in the dictionary.
Okay, so like let's bring back the word skank.
Yeah, a person and especially a woman of low or sleazy character. Okay.
Oh.
Well, let's bring it back
okay.
in like a playful way.
Skank.
Yeah.
Like whenever you call me or whenever I call you,
Offensive,
instead of
derogatory.
instead of going like, "Hello, Joyce," you can be
Hello?
like, "What's up, skank?"
I don't know. It's
But that could be like our.
harsh.
I have like 2 minutes.
Yeah. That's your intro to be like, hey,
What's up, skank?
I have 2 seconds to talk.
Yeah,
Love it.
and then hello, Joyce. When we say that, it's like
Yeah,
I got time.
we're talking about, for some reason, every time we call each other, we have like 3 phrases that we say instead of just saying a regular old hello, how's it going? And it's like either what's up, which is very old.
I don't really know what that one's for.
It was from like an old commercial. That's like,
No,
we're
I
here
know.
to
I'm
yap.
saying I don't.
We're here to yap. Like,
Yeah,
we don't
It's
have,
more laid back.
Yeah.
It's more laid back.
we don't have an agenda.
Yeah,
We're
it's just for the
calling
yap.
to yap.
And then hello, Joyce is usually
I tried to call you. You tried to call me. We're playing phone tag.
yeah, and we're probably like trying to meet up.
Yeah.
Joyce, is that you?
Hello, Joyce.
Hello, Joyce.
Hello, Joyce. Is that you?
What are you doing at Joyce's house?
And now we have a third one to add into the mix.
Skank. Should we just say skank?
This is going to be demonetized. Just kidding. It's not monetized to begin with. Let's
We're
talk
saying
about
skank?
maybe. Who's to say?
We're gonna get canceled.
Let's talk about the Hannah Montana movie because
Shh. Talk about skanks.
here's Billy Ray Cyrus.
The biggest skank of them all.
Oh,
Okay, so we all know about the Hannah Montana movie, but if you don't, it's
Hannah Montana,
the movie. All right. Opens up Hannah Montana, biggest star in the world. Miley still trying to be a regular girl, but she's not able to show up for her friends and family like she used to because she's just caught up in the whole Hannah thing of it all. So then, what does her dad do? He kidnaps her and takes her to Tennessee, the good old state of Tennessee.
He literally kidnaps her.
And that's your synopsis.
That's all you get.
I mean, that's a pretty good synopsis.
Yeah.
Will Miley find herself again?
In her roots of
In
where
her
she
roots?
grew up.
And will she still be able to maintain being Hannah?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Well, opening shot, okay? We're starting out. It seems to be a Hannah Montana concert going on
Yes, at the Forum
at the Forum in LA.
in LA.
And everyone's, lining up. Fans are like rushing in. And our first reveal, okay? Our first
Cut to.
cut to a close up of Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Looking in the mirror, brooding. Not Hannah.
Hair
Miley
flat iron to the hell. I don't know, because I say the heavens, but like it's not the heavens because it's flat.
the straightest hair you've ever
The
seen.
straightest hair you've ever seen.
The most angled goatee.
The most perfectly, precisely trimmed goatee.
And the most 2000s shirt I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy, that was a look.
I want to know, like, if he legitimately was like, hey, I need to be the opening shot.
It was giving like contractually, I need to go first.
Yeah.
Because contractually, he also had like on the title sequence, you either are, if you're the star, you're first, or if you're like a legend, you're last.
You're last. And he was last.
It was like, and
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Have we told the lore on here about my wedding?
Yeah, we have. And and if you don't know, well, you have to watch all our episodes. Sorry about it.
She's like, you have to dig deep for
Sorry.
the lore.
Sorry about it. But I have an inkling that this man was like, I must be Like, his contract had to have been, like, a little crazy.
Yeah.
Because there was, like, some very specific moments of him.
Yes.
Throughout the entirety of the movie.
Yeah, well, it felt more like Billy Ray Cyrus, the movie.
The movie.
What's his name in the show? What is their last name? Stewart?
Stewart. Miley Stewart.
Yeah.
I think his name...
Billy Ray Stewart?
Yeah. In the show, is he also, like, a
famous singer?
Famous singer?
I think he might be. I was realizing that I kind of forgot the whole tone of Hannah Montana as a whole because I haven't watched the show since, like, 2008.
Yeah, I literally couldn't tell you any plot line of any episode.
No. But first off, just right off the bat, not enough of Hannah's friends in this movie.
Yeah. Overall thoughts. That was a part of the fuzzy. It's a little fuzzy why there weren't
where
more
was
of her friends.
Where was Mitchell Musso?
Yeah, well, you know, he kind of got like a DUI and stuff, but I think that was after.
Was it after?
I think it was after. I don't think it was during.
Lily, though. Lily's really the one. Like,
yeah.
Best friends. Why isn't she, like,
she was such a big part of the
there?
show.
Yes. Why wasn't she, like, more a part of, like, Miley's journey to finding herself? Like, if she needs to get in touch with, like, who she is again, like, who better to keep you grounded than, like, your bestie?
Also, do you feel like she forgave Miley a little too easily?
Oh, yeah.
For ruining her birthday?
For her whole
birthday.
Okay,
so we're at the show. We're at the show.
The forum.
We first see Billy. Okay. And where's Hannah/Miley, you might ask? Well, she got locked out of her own concert.
Makes no sense.
I mean, she would have been there hours before.
The team that she
her
would
team
have
would have known
the size of her team for the size of pop star that she was. Someone would know where she is.
Yeah.
What do you mean she's locked out of her own show? What do you mean she can't
The
get
shenanigans start early with them breaking into
her own concert.
And then she goes on stage and performs in the most
Can we talk about
early 2000s outfit that I'm obsessed with?
I'm kind of obsessed with a lot of her looks in this movie, honestly.
Yeah.
Why is this massive pop star doing her own glam?
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Why is she doing her own glam for her concert?
Literally doing her own hair and makeup.
And when we first saw
shot.
I was like, okay, well, maybe she's doing her own glam because, like, no one knows her secret, like, not even her own team. But then later on, we meet a publicist. But, like, she knows her secret.
Also, couldn't she, like, put on her wig and then have someone do her makeup?
Yes.
Just saying.
Be like, my hairstylist already left. Hair's done.
Just saying.
The thing that just kind of took me out of it watching this movie many years later is the fact that we would suspend our disbelief that people didn't connect the dots just because she put a blonde wig on. That, like, think about it. Every single pop star. She's got a wig. Like, every single pop star wears a wig. Katy Perry, wigs. Chappell Roan, wigs. Sabrina Carpenter, wigs. Harry Styles, wigs.
Harry Styles?
Harry Styles, wig.
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 And we can tell it's them. I'm just so confused by that. I mean, can you tell it's me? Hi, guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's me, Megan, by the way. I'm wearing a wig. I never really. That seems like a plot hole as a whole. That's the whole thing, a deep dive into the entire.
I don't know. I'm
Hannah
just trying
universe.
I'm trying to process.
You know what I mean? Just doesn't really add up.
I mean, she does look different.
She has
blonde
bangs.
hair and bangs.
The bangs.
The bangs kind of hide a lot.
That's true. And the sunglasses.
But it's the voice.
And her smile is
her
so distinct.
Her smile is distinct.
Yes.
Who's to say?
Suspend
your disbelief.
We're not experts at wigs. I don't
She
know.
just wanted to have a normal life.
And did she, though?
No.
She was loving being Hannah.
She was a skank for Hannah.
She was a skank for Hannah. She loved her so much. She really loved being her, I feel like. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I felt like her family was, like, shaming her.
Her dad. Okay. Speaking of, again, Billy Ray, he was, like, straight up being like, you're not going to be Hannah anymore. And I'm like, you don't get to decide that. Also,
she's paying your bills,
honey. Also, she's paying other people's bills too, honey. Like, you can't just be like, we're shutting it down.
You like your Malibu beach house?
You like your cutie little Malibu beach house? You like your expensive hair products?
That's got to be Hannah.
You like your expensive highlights?
You like your 30% manager fees?
Manager fees, honey? I'm saying I don't remember any plots of the show, but I'm remembering like there was an episode where she gets like a credit card and he's like trying to teach her financial responsibility.
Which that's good, yeah.
Yeah, but like I think she like spends money and then he like gets mad at her, but I'm like, honey, she's the one working.
Let her spend her money.
Let her spend her money.
A little treat. She's working so hard.
Okay, so where we finish up the concert.
Yeah.
The publicist is like, Miley, girly, Hannah, girly. We got this great opportunity. Queen Bee, Beyonce can't do this award show. And you're up, Buttercup.
Yeah, get
all right,
ready.
we're going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
Like VMAs, they usually do there, I think.
I was like, what award shows do they do in New York?
I feel like they start doing them in New York. Yeah,
I was like, I don't think they were doing any in New York. Okay, whatever. Pack your bags, honey. And Billy Ray's like, I'll let you make that decision on your own because it's your grandma's birthday this weekend. And
which birthday was it, by the way? They never said it was.
They never said that it was like
a milestone birthday.
Yeah, I mean, grandma looks pretty young. She looks like she was kicking it. And he was like, all right, line up the private jet, I guess. If you're going to go to New York, get your private jet. And then that's when he kidnaps her.
Right
Which,
before.
by the way, she agreed to going to this. Committed to going to this thing and being like whatever, and then she just doesn't show up.
Yeah, that's a mess for her publicist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're never going to invite her to do award shows ever again. So in between this, though, there's two kind of important things that we'll just touch on. One is Lily is having a Sweet 16 birthday party on the Santa Monica Pier. It's giving wealth. She rented the whole thing, and she needs her best friend Miley to be there. Also, it seems like her brother Jackson is about to go off to school in Tennessee.
He's leaving for college.
And she needs to go handle two things as Miley.
Say goodbye to him.
Yes.
And go to the Sweet 16.
But she's spending the day as Hannah with her publicist doing a little shopping, okay? She's Hannah. Everyone wants like Hannah to be seen in their products. So she ends up running late to all of these events.
Because she got in a fight with Tyra Banks over a pair of shoes.
And not just any kind of fight, okay? We're talking like
down,
fists flying. I mean, maybe open hands, okay? Some smacking was going on, some pushing, some hair
some
pulling,
throwing. There was throwing over
shoes.
the sofa. No, they literally flipped over the sofa. The body slams.
So she's getting caught up. This is when they said you're getting caught up as being Hannah. This is what they meant by that. The fame was really getting to her. She really wanted these shoes, and she was going to fight Tyra Banks for those shoes, seemingly to the death.
Seemingly?
Because she tried
to kill her.
She claims she wanted to get the shoes for her best friend for her birthday, but I don't know.
I ain't fighting that hard.
It gave like they probably wore like the same size, and she's going to look at them, and she's going to be like, actually, I'll get her something else. Well, in the midst of all this too, there is a reporter trying to find some tea, trying to dig up some dirt on Hannah, so he's been tracking her, and she's afraid that he's going to find out her big secret. That she
wears a wig.
Wears a wig. This whole time, it's been a wig. That she lives the best of both worlds. And she doesn't want him to find that out. So he's tracking her as she's on her way to her best friend's birthday party. So she shows up to Lily's birthday as Hannah, causing a commotion. Ruining it. Putting all the attention on her. And the most confusing part of all was that Hannah ends up on stage with the full band behind her, ready to perform. What?
A song that no one's ever heard. With backup dancers.
The backup dancers really got me.
Having all of Santa Monica Pier to themselves really got me.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I guess they lived in Malibu though, so they're probably all rich.
They probably were all rich. I mean, those Malibu beach. Yeah, if Lily had a Malibu beach home too.
Yeah.
Loaded. What kind of school are they going to?
They got money.
Money. And then the only time we ever saw Mitchell Musso was at that party. He didn't even have any lines.
Rico.
That was like his one line.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, that was Rico's line.
Yeah, that was Rico's
I
one
thought he
line.
was calling out to Rico. I forgot already. They were in it for 2 seconds.
No.
And they exploded
Wait,
Lily's
who
cake.
was Rico obsessed with? Who was he in love with? I forgot.
I feel like Lily.
Was it Lily?
I feel like that makes sense, maybe. Or was it Miley?
I
Who's to
don't think
say?
it was Miley.
I feel like it was Lily.
It's got to be Lily.
Again, Lily was so underappreciated
Because he made the
in this
cake for
movie.
her.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Should we watch like the show? I feel like we have zero context for the movie.
I think that we should rewatch the show.
Like one episode.
There was something in that show that used to always make me laugh because it was just very me-coded. And tell me if this is like something I'm making up, but is it Mitchell Musso's character in the show, which I keep saying his name because I don't remember his character's name clearly right now.
Oliver? Or
Oliver.
something like that? Is that right?
That sounds right. We're rolling with it. His name is Oliver. Oliver is like looking in a mirror or
not
like
his
a spoon.
name
It's
at
gotta
all.
be Oliver. I'm buying it. No, it's his name. Oliver literally is like freaking out because he finds out his nostrils are crooked. I'm like, that's so me. My nostril, like once a year, I freak out over my nostrils being crooked.
I forgot about that. Oh my god, I was
look at
so
me.
right.
I'm a freak. I'm like, literally, that's me. Wait,
I was so right. Oliver is his name.
you dang.
Hannah Montana.
I think you remember more about Hannah Montana than you realize because you were singing the Butterfly Fly Away song word
I
for
know.
word.
Where did that come from?
All right, so after all the chaos, after Billy Ray captures Miley and she thinks she's on the private jet, the PJ, on her way to New York.
Is that what they call them?
That is what they call them, I think. I don't know. Who's to say?
Well,
I've never
I'm not
been on
wealthy, so.
one. It's like one of those things, like people who live in California don't really call it Cali.
Yeah.
And like people who actually ride on private jets don't call them PJs.
I feel like I'd just be like, I'm flying, you know.
I'm flying.
I'm on my plane.
I'm on my plane. She thinks she's about to arrive in New York, and this is a sound that I've heard on TikTok many times. Hello, New York! Followed by the sounds of cows and nature. She did not land in New York. No, she landed in her hometown in Tennessee. Her dad said, "You're going to your grandma's birthday party, whether you like it or not. You're not performing at that show. You need this." Which, here's, just real quick, why couldn't we do this, like, intervention after the show? You know what I mean?
I mean, because it was grandma's birthday, of course.
But they were already late to grandma's birthday. When they got there, the cake had been cut.
I mean, she was late. Everyone else was there somehow. Remember, because they land in New York, land in Tennessee. She gets out of the truck, and then she's like, "Let me out of the truck." And he was like, "Oh, girl don't recognize her own horse." And she's like, "Blue Jean." And he's like, "All right, we'll see you at the house." And they just like take off and leave her with all her bags
and her luggage. And then she's like hanging out with the horse. Then her love interest, her future love interest, rides in on a horse and lassos her horse.
Lassos her horse. Blue Jean brings Blue Jean back to her and is like, "You're not from here, are you?
You're a city girl, aren't you?
You're one of them city girls." And she's like, "Yeah, I know my own horse, okay?
This is my horse,
This
actually,
is my horse,
Blue Jean."
Blue Jean." And he's like, "Oh, Molly?
Molly, is that you?
You've changed. You're a lot uglier now." Is basically what he said. That's what I interpreted.
I was gonna be like, "You got boobs now."
No, he called her fugly, like straight up.
He did?
Yeah, you don't remember?
What'd he say?
I mean, I don't
Oh
remember.
no, he said you read between the lines. In a way.
Hey, I took notes that he called her fugly because that's the energy it was giving.
What he said was, "I used to have a crush on you a long time ago, but that I don't anymore." So yeah.
He's like, "Glad I'm over that." That's what
glad
he
I'm over that. That's a little harsh. Glad I'm over that.
It was harsh. Whatever he said was harsh. That's all I remember. That's the impression.
He's like, "Because you're a city girl and I could never be with a city girl."
Okay, so then he says, "All right, get on my horse. Blue Jean's gonna carry your luggage." He somehow has all the necessary tools for this.
Why does he? We never get the answer to this question. Why does he live on that property?
He doesn't.
He doesn't?
We do get the answer to that question.
Oh.
He's like, "I've been helping your grandma around here."
Oh.
He literally says that in the beginning.
There it is. You know what? And where
I'm
was
sorry.
I?
Were you paying attention?
I guess I wasn't.
Interesting.
I was
you're
on
saying
IMDb looking up everybody.
you're saying that I like read in between the lines, but you're not even hearing the lines. So What's worse? No, just kidding. Who's not doing their homework? No, just kidding.
Literally sitting like right there watching it with
okay.
you. But
So now we enter Grandma's house. And they're having a grand old time. For some reason, the Rascal Flats are there.
they sing their song 3 times. The same one because they only got a license for that one particular song.
No, I thought they sang 2.
I feel like it was still every long stream.
No, they sing that on the porch, but then because they come back or they're still there. They were there all day. But like whenever she walks in the house, they're singing a different song.
I can't remember. Okay,
it's some like down by the river, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah, everyone's like group singing it.
Yeah.
Star of the show,
Grandma. Just kidding.
Cousin.
Weird cousin Derek and his ferret.
I just love they added this character. Like,
they were
was
just
he
like
in the TV show?
No,
like,
he's just some random guy, and they're like, "Oh, cousin Derek," and he's like mouth breathing on everybody with his ferret. And apparently, he like owns and operates this like animal experience sanctuary that
Jackson
works out. I guess? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Unclear.
Speaking of Jackson,
I kind of feel like cousin Derek is not actually related to them, but go ahead.
Jackson should have died.
So many times he should have died. Not because we don't
movie.
like him, but because
because of the science. It wasn't adding up. First of all, speaking of him working at the animal like sanctuary, what happens, Maddie?
He gets attacked by an alligator.
What? Just attacked. Bit.
Like the alligator like comes out of the water, pulls him off the ladder. Drags him into the water. And when an alligator or crocodile, I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. But when they attack people, like, you're dead.
Goodbye. You're losing something, at least.
You're losing an arm, you're losing a leg, you're losing your life.
He was losing his butt.
Well, don't they, like, death roll you?
What is a death roll?
You've never heard this?
No.
They, like, grab you and then they roll.
Like, really fast.
Yes.
To whip you around so you're like, your neck breaks.
Yes. Like we do with chickens, you know?
Oh my!
I mean, I've never done that before. But
in theory, you've heard.
In theory.
Oh
no,
my
I mean that's what people do to kill chickens, don't they? Or is that not humane anymore?
I have no idea. I don't think like for like the mass chicken that you're buying at the grocery store, I don't think they're wringing their necks one by one.
I mean, they're probably grabbing 2 at a time and going. You know what I mean? Like they probably got it pretty quick. You know, they just like chop their heads off and they'll still run around.
Yo, yes, it's a muscle memory or whatever.
Muscle memory. Like, okay.
It's the nerves. It's the neurons. It's the electricity. Science.
It's so crazy that when you die.
Okay.
Like when you die, you just like.
Oh, we've had this conversation. No, we've already had this conversation twice on the pod.
It's just crazy. I'm just saying.
Okay, wait. The second time he should have died is when he fell off the ladder.
Yeah, that was later on, but he falls off a ladder from like second story. He's like it's like leaned up against a house, and he just like falls, and apparently a giant squash somehow.
Lands on his head.
Yeah, makes no sense. It's supposed to be funny.
I mean, it was for kids. We have to put ourselves in the minds of like, you know, it was aimed towards 13 to 12-year-olds, 12 to 14-year-olds.
Yeah. Another cute plot line that I'm sure Billy Ray was like, "Oh, I have to have my own storyline," is that the grandmother is hooking him up with her foreman.
Yes.
So this lady who's played by the actress who plays Jane in The Office helps run the farm, but she also works for the mayor's office.
It's a small town.
It's a small town. She does a lot.
You wear multiple hats.
And she is playing a little matchmaker.
And while he's kind of off finding love, Billy, Miley is pretending that she's into all the country stuff, that she's finding herself again, that she's finding her roots so that she can quickly go back to being Hannah. But of course, in the process, she kind of ends up enjoying herself.
It. She loves it. Who doesn't love a slow-paced
Like,
life,
yeah,
living on land.
picking chicken eggs in the morning.
Yeah, her montage of her feeding the chickens and picking the eggs and
Goes wrong at first, but it gets better over time.
then it goes wrong again because she sits on the eggs that she put in her pocket.
That's right. And then it gets better again. And then she starts to rebuild and refurbish this whole chicken coop
With
over the summer, I'm assuming.
Lucas? What's his name?
Luke, yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah, sure.
He's giving Lucas.
It's giving Lucas. His name's Lucas.
His name's Lucas.
And their romance starts to brew. And meanwhile, another little side thing happening, okay, is we have
No, his real name is Lucas.
What's his character's name?
Travis.
Travis.
Same thing.
Lucas Travis. Same thing. Travis. Okay, we'll start calling him by his character's name. Travis and Miley are, starting to find a little summer love, okay, as they're rebuilding the chicken coop together, and he's helping her get in touch with her countryside once again. Two side things that are going on, okay? The community that Miley grew up in is currently facing big builders coming in, okay? Wanting to expand, wanting to add a mall. And this town's like, nah.
We're a small town. We want to keep our roots.
We want to keep it this way.
All right, but they got to raise enough money to buy the land? I don't know.
I don't know the logistics.
I don't know the logistics.
We're raising
I don't know how that
money,
works.
though,
We're just
so they
raising
can
money.
Keep the town as it is.
And this reporter is still hot on her trail.
This reporter?
Because Lily was doxed Hannah/Miley.
Yeah, she told this reporter that she was from this small town in Tennessee, gave the exact name. Was it Crowley?
Crowley Creek or something?
Yeah, they made up a name. There's no way it's a real place in Tennessee. Real quick, though, I think watching Hannah Montana movie now living in Tennessee was a lot more fun because the amount of times we were like, oh, I know that town.
Mm-hmm.
You were even just in the town,
that they filmed in
2 days before.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the Hannah Montana movie. You didn't even know. You were like, I was
literally
there.
I was at that town square.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I do want to go to the falls where they went on their little hike.
Yeah, that looked cute.
Yeah.
Where is that?
There's a couple fall hikes around here where you can kind of have little waterfalls, and they're maybe an hour out.
No, I just have the Rascal Flatts stuck in my head.
Every long stream. Not only was Rascal Flatts though in this movie. Let her cook. Taylor Swift.
So true.
A young Taylor Swift, who was still in her country era.
Yeah.
Like a baby Taylor. It was giving baby Taylor.
I totally forgot about that she was even in that movie because I remember we were watching it and I was looking at who was in it and I was like, Taylor Swift. But she sings a full song.
A full song, Crazier. Which was that song just for the Hannah Montana soundtrack? That'd be wild.
There's no way.
There's no way, right? But it was so good.
Did the Rascal Flatts write?
No. That would be wild.
I'm just joking.
Crazier, Taylor Swift. Okay, let's see.
I don't think that she wrote a song specifically for.
Okay, when you look it up, it's just the Hannah Montana album cover. Just for Hannah. I mean, Hannah Montana was huge back then, and Taylor Swift was a couple years on the scene, maybe 3 years. When was her first album? 2006? I think, Maddie, it was just for the Hannah Montana movie.
Wow.
That's kind of wild.
Okay, can we talk about how the grandma was shaming Miley the whole time for being Hannah?
No, literally, and at the end being like, "I'm so proud of you."
I'm so proud
of you,
yelling at
honey. You liar.
Meanwhile, she's airing all her laundry, her dirty laundry about being Hannah Montana. She's like, "Now you listen here, girly. You're a little bit too big for your britches."
Grandma was trying to humble her, but at the same time shaming her for all the hard work that she's done.
I don't know. Maybe we're taking the wrong thing from this movie, but
it's the wrong takeaway.
It was giving small town equals small mindsets.
Yeah, it kind of was sometimes the way they were giving her such a hard time.
Hot take.
And then at the end, they were all of a sudden so proud of her. I guess because she came together as. Well, hold on. Let's
rewind a little.
A little confusing, okay?
Let's rewind a little. So
town needs to be saved, right?
Town needs to be saved. Her and Travis are starting to have a budding romance, and we go to the hoedown throwdown. All right,
Open mic night.
open mic night, and Travis decides it's a good idea that, oh, Miley, you're best friends with Hannah. Why don't you invite her to come play a show so we can raise money?
Yeah.
And she's like, ah! Okay. And then they fly in Lily. Okay, this is where she comes back. Pretends to be Miley, or so pretends to be Hannah.
Yeah,
So
Lily
then
dressed as Hannah.
Hannah can be Hannah. Miley can be Hannah.
Then the rest of the movie is Miley switching between being Miley and Hannah. Miley wanting to go on her first date with Travis. Okay, because she finds out Travis likes her while she's dressed as Hannah.
He's like, because she's trying to like flirt with him as Hannah. And he's like, no offense, sweet cheeks. You're not my type.
Miley's my type.
That's my type. That's my type.
And so she's like, oh, shoot, I got to get dressed as Miley as soon as possible. I got to be back to Miley. So Miley is asked out by Travis, okay? Hannah, in the meantime, who is currently Lily, is being asked by the foreman who works for the mayor.
Who's in love with the dad.
If Hannah would go to the mayor's dinner, and she agrees. So, oops. It's one of those classic gotta be two places at the same time. How am I going to make this happen? Of course, chaos ensues. A little fangirl starts to put together the pieces. And eventually, her date, Travis, puts together the pieces.
Well, he puts together the pieces because he sees her running back and forth to like the little town hall. And he's like, what's she doing? So he walks over there and she's there. They're just in this little like revolving door. And she's like ripping off her Hannah wig and her Hannah outfit. She's like wearing her Hannah outfit, ripping off the wig, taking off the makeup. And he's like, what?
And he just gets mad.
He gets mad. He's like, I'm sorry, were you playing games with me? Was this a joke to you? Am I a joke to you?
And I was like,
you and your dual personality? Are you both laughing at me?
Is it all because he admitted to liking her while she was in Hannah form?
Yeah, and he was like, oh, so you played me. And she's like, no, I like you.
She's like, no, actually, I'm obsessed with you. What I don't get is why she didn't reschedule
Actually, I want you to have my babies.
She should have rescheduled with Travis.
Or, yeah, she should have just been like, oh my God, I have to go to this dinner because my dad and his girlfriend.
Yeah. Yes, because she still would have been expected to be there as Miley.
Yes.
Because they were making excuses for why Miley wasn't at the mayor's dinner.
Yeah. It just could have been...
It's a kid show.
Resolved.
It's a kid show.
It could have been... There was better answers. Okay. All right. So...
It all comes to a head at the big concert.
At the big concert, right? I mean, we're almost wrapped up. But before we jump again, I'm going to jump back to the hoedown.
Hoedown?
Hoedown, throwdown?
Yeah, we got to really talk about this.
It's a
throwdown. It's a hoedown.
Why is it so complicated?
Why is that the most...
like it, polka dot it,
then hip hop it.
Jump to the side to side. Jump to the left,
stick it, glide. Is it glide or slide?
It keeps going.
No, I know. The dance goes on and on. I may have watched the Hannah Montana movie only once before this, but you better believe I had the hoedown, throwdown on repeat and was trying to learn that dance with my friends.
Okay, I just need to read these lyrics, or at least some of them.
I love the idea, too, that she like made this song up on the spot in this very complicated dance.
Pop it, lock it, poke a dot it, country fly, and hip hop.
Country fly, not country fly?
Yeah, these lyrics seem wrong.
I think go to Genius lyrics. I feel like they're the most accurate.
Down.
Country fi, then hip hop.
Then hip hop.
Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side. Jump to the left, stick it, glide. Zigzag, cross the floor, shuffle,
wait,
diagonal.
hang on. Yeah, when the drum hits, hands on your hips, 1 foot it, 180 twist, and then a zigzag step slide. Lean it left, clap 3 times, shake it out, head to throw it all together. That's how we roll.
It just like all of a sudden like I become like possessed.
Because like
I just know
pop
every
it,
single
lock
lyric.
it, polka dot it.
Country fi, then hip hop it. Put your hawk in the sky, move
no,
side
I think it's
to
like
side. Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side. Anyways, we'll learn it after this. We're going to do a whole breakdown on the Patreon. Just kidding.
We're going to do a whole teaching of the hoedown throwdown.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so everyone hates her.
Everyone's mad at her.
Everyone's mad at her.
She ruined the mayor's dinner.
Ruined the mayor's
date.
She ruined the date. Her publicist hates her. Her grandma hates her. Her dad hates her because he can't get laid.
And he's blaming her.
And he's blaming her for having to keep her secret.
He's not blaming her, but he's trying to protect her secret.
Billy Ray.
Yeah.
He's blaming her.
And so then we end up at the big
fair?
show.
Did they throw a whole fair, or was there already the fair was going on?
Maybe the fair was going on. It's the fundraiser event where Hannah is going to perform to raise money for their cause. So Hannah finds her way on stage, but not before Hannah or Miley, is getting ready as Hannah in her tour bus. And that's when Grandma's like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, Grandma, what?
Since when?
Since when, Grandma? Why did I think that Grandma was going to get with the developer?
I mean, they were definitely flirting. I just think they didn't have time for that storyline.
There's too many.
But they were definitely like hooking up. They like for sure. For sure. There was some sexual tension between the two of them.
There's a couple iconic moments though at this concert. The first being that big one. Miley decides
the big reveal.
She's tired of this. She sees Travis in the audience and he's just looking disappointed. He's just sitting there.
And he's just shaking his head. And he's like, you skink.
She decides she is going to give it all up for this man. She wants to make things right. And what better way to make things right than to do it on stage in front of a whole entire audience?
And remove your wig. And
she takes off the wig.
I think you have to take off your wig now.
Heck no. She takes off her wig. Keeping a G for the Hannah Montana
Yeah, it was
movie.
like, why are you keeping a G?
Removes the wig, and she has this little tiny bun in the back. You guys, it's been me the whole time.
It's been me. And they're like, she's ugly.
They're like, where'd she go? Where'd she go?
Like, has anyone seen Hannah?
She was just there 2 seconds ago. How did Miley get here? But then Miley proceeds to sing probably one of my favorite Miley Cyrus songs.
Okay, but before she can sing that as Miley,
okay, yeah,
they have to switch out her sparkly mic stand for a boring regular mic stand because they're like, no, you're too ugly.
They're like, no, you're not Hannah anymore.
You're not Hannah.
You don't get
the sparkly mic stand.
Okay,
You can't like
sparkles. You're a regular girl. You get a regular mic stand. Regular mic stand for you. She proceeds to sing "The Climb." What an incredible song. I was getting chills watching it again, but I was also a little distracted by the fact that they never had her take her hair down. They had her hair styled in the way that it was supposed to be, in theory, under her wig.
But also, that would have never flied. She'd been wearing a wig cap.
I think it was supposed to be she took off the
wig cap
in one go. I kept waiting for her to have a moment, in the buildup of the big chorus of her taking her hair back and just letting it blow on the wind. We never got that, but it was raw. It was vulnerable. I think it's what they were going for. So be the mountain. I got to share a fun fact with Maddie that the actress that plays Caroline on the Vampire Diaries used to be a backup singer for Hannah Montana. She had red hair and she was in the movie. She was in the background.
It was true.
You
didn't lie.
That's her singing right there. Kind of wild.
Fact checked it and everything.
Fact checked it and everything. She's like, I didn't believe you. Because
I don't believe a word out of your mouth.
You don't pay attention to the movies.
I've never believed a word that's come out of your mouth.
And the reporter, by the way, still at the show.
Still at the show. He's witnessed this and he's taken his little photo on his little flip phone. And he's going to send it to his editor. But then somehow he's British, by the way. Somehow his British children
are
flown into
by the publicist, Miley's publicist.
By the publicist, flown into Tennessee to guilt trip him into not releasing this information.
And it worked.
And it worked.
And, then, now her secret is still out there, though. I mean, she still told these people. I mean, they still have internet. They can go and tell anyone they want
But
to.
they said, no, we'll keep your secret as a whole town.
A little girl in the front row who first knew her secret, by the way. I think she was the little girl that pieced it together when she saw her running back and forth between the mayor's office and the restaurant on her date. She looks up at her and she goes, Miley, Hannah, we'll keep your secret. We want Hannah Montana.
We don't want you.
We don't want Hannah. We don't want Miley. Bring Hannah back. So Miley still got her wig in her hand. She held on to it through the entirety of the climb.
It's so true. She really did.
She goes to the back, puts it back on, puts on her Hannah fit. They, bring the sparkly mic back out, and he does a concert as Hannah. And they decide the whole town's going to keep her secret. So I'm sure that worked out.
Worked out. You know what's kind of crazy is
the whole town saying that they're going to keep a secret.
The whole town saying they're going to keep a secret, but also Hannah could have easily just given the money to the town.
That's what I was saying. She didn't even have to do this whole charade. She could be like, let me just call Hannah up and she'll donate some money. But maybe she doesn't have it like that. Maybe she's got a 360 deal with her label.
That's true too. She could not have any money to give.
Maybe she spent it all in the Malibu house.
So true.
Or maybe that was, who's to say where that money came
I mean, her
from.
dad probably had control of her money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think it's how it works. Any other notes? Are we missing anything? I mean, you knew every single word to Butterfly Fly Away, the song
I knew every
she has
single
with her
word
dad.
to every single song.
That was probably the most surprising thing. I think, like I said,
I forgot about it. I literally forgot it. It just unlocked memory.
We watched the movie once, but I think we
listened to the soundtrack.
Gobbled up the soundtrack.
Yeah, we listened to the soundtrack a lot for sure. Anything with Rascal Flatts, I'm there. Sign me up. Apparently, they're performing in Nashville in February.
They're very
So are we going? I'm just kidding.
I think a lot of people in the audience will be wearing a particular colored hat.
They're playing at Bridgestone, which is kind of interesting.
What, they can pull?
They can pull Bridgestone.
They can pull Bridgestone? You think Jonas Brothers are going to switch what venue they're at? There's still a lot of tickets available for Bridgestone.
Are they at Bridgestone?
Mm-hmm.
They played at Bridgestone last time.
They did. My boys.
A lot of people, speaking of Miley, a lot of people are, I think, trying to manifest that Miley will be the special guest.
Do you remember the last time we saw Jonas Brothers in Nashville?
Mm-hmm.
They had this big build-up. This is someone who was there from the beginning of our career. We owe a lot to them.
Okay, but
they're from here. Literally, we were getting chills. I'm like, they're about to bring out
I know. But we could have manifested this for this time.
Okay. If that happens,
I don't even remember who they brought out. Was it their dad?
Like, if she was to do
was it their dad that they brought out?
Yes, it was their dad. It was their dad. I thought it was going to be Hannah Montana.
Because Demi has come.
Yes.
To some shows.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse McCartney.
Yeah, that's fun.
But I feel like Miley's reconnecting with her
Disney roots.
So I could see
Before the Storm. Is that what the song was called?
I could see it.
I can't think of it right now. My mind's fuzzy.
Right?
Or they do that song. When we a fake fan. Listen to me. Listen. It's been 20 years, okay?
I could see it.
I'm Unk. I forgot. I forgot all the words.
I'm a huzzah. What is it called?
Huzz?
Huzzah.
Chopped huzz.
You're
Unk territory according to the kids, too.
I know I'm old. I keep saying
you're not old. That's the thing.
Okay, whatever.
It's just no, they're just.
I'm old. Anyways, we're gonna keep manifesting that we're gonna
Hannah and Jonas Brothers together.
Yeah,
because it'd have to be like Hannah. It's not Miley, right? It'd be like her as Hannah.
Sometimes I walk a little faster in the school hallway just to get next to you.
Okay, so Hannah Montana TV show deep dive next. I feel like this got us all in the nostalgic feel.
Do you think you could pull Miley as a guest for our podcast?
Absolutely not.
We could probably get Billy Ray.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility.
Him screaming.
Y'all, thank you so much for listening to another episode of The Fuzzy Pod. If you enjoyed today's episode, or if you are a fan of all things nostalgia, 90s and early 2000s, you are in the right place.
Welcome.
Subscribe. Come hang out. We will also be posting some videos on our Patreon soon because once a month, the first Monday of every month, we release a bonus episode. So
Head on over there.
head on over there, like Maddie said, and that's all we got for now.
That's all I got for you.
We'll see y'all next Buzzy Friday.
Bye, skanks.
Whoa, yeah.